Hey man, Murdoch wrong again, man. Anyways, man, I was sitting there on the forums, man, and I posted something, and somebody wanted to see how I rep this, and I was gonna rep synthesis using the same rep, but I got busy, and I just wanted to show you, kind of maybe get a better image of how I rep this and everything. First, man, I also posted a picture of this thing, man. It's a Caravella, man. Right? With the synthesis, you know, and boy oh boy does that look nice, especially with that drip tip I got up on there, man. It all goes together now, man. That is an amazing device. Now the finish on the synthesis when we get it and a Caravella, they were different, and to be honest, it's a different grade of brass that's used. So the patina that I used took really good to the synthesis, but not so much to the Caravella. I mean, all in all, it still looks good, but what I'm thinking I might do is do another coating on the Caravella, see how that turns out. But I really like that. I like it a lot. You know, some people might say that, oh, that's blasphemy, damaging such an expensive, shiny device. And well, to me, I mean, that looks a lot better than shiny, and I don't have to worry about fingerprints. But regardless, this device is my go anywhere device. I just throw in my pocket. It was dinged up really bad, chewed up and everything, and all in all, this makes it look a little bit better. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so back onto the topic at hand. I got this juggernaut, man. I got this juggernaut today, and I set it up, and I was like, you know what, let me try something different. Now you watch my synthesis wrapping video, I'm sure. This thing is nice too, man. This thing is nice. I mean, that's the locking button, battery. Button's nice. I mean, this isn't really a review per se, but I'll do a little quick rundown, right? And the battery there's no rattle in it, man, because the pin up top's adjustable, right? Then let's see, pull this off, and then I've got my fluid in there, and let's see if you can get a good look at that. There. Okay, so basically, if we're following it from the top, right, from that positive post, it goes down. Now this is opposite the way that I wrapped it. So it goes down and to the right. Yeah, I'm just making sure the video is not backwards. But, yeah, so it goes down into the right wick. Goes around that, around the back of that, comes back over to the left wick, around the front of that, and then around the back of that, and then back over to the right wick, around the front of that, around the back of that, then over to the left wick, right, around the front of that, and then over to the negative screw. And I mean, it puts off some steam. Now you can see none of the wires are touching each other, but there's obviously that open area in the middle, and of course you can see that that's what heats up first, like when it's dry. But I really haven't had too many problems with it, like vaping like this. What I want to do when I do this is I'll make sure one of them air holes is lined up with the center of that, and it seems to work out fine. But let's see, maybe this will give you kind of an idea of how it's set up too. Let me take these wicks out, and maybe that'll get you a better understanding. Focus. Alright, so there we go. You can really get a good look at that now. Now, was this hard to do? Not really. I did it I can't thought about trying this, and I did it, and it turned out just fine. I mean, there really wasn't much tinkering involved, like when I set it up. But yeah, there you go. I light it up like that, and you can see how it's coiled. But the cool thing about this, right? So now you've got, like I said, this rings in at 0.8. It's technically a single coil, right? Technically a single coil, but it rings in at like 0.8. But instead of it trying that 0.8 off of one coil, it's pulling it off of two. I mean, technically. So all in all, it works out great. I used 28 gauge just because that's what I had right now, and I was curious and everything. So let's see. Nope, I'm gonna. So I mean, all in all, I think I put that in backwards. Yep. I'd already oxidized. Well, I mean, I didn't oxidize. These were unoxidized wicks to start with, but I had already burned that side a little bit. So there we go. That's dripping. So and it really puts off some steam. Now, I don't know if this was intentional, like they send it this way on purpose, but there's two wick holes, right? I don't know if you can see in there. Or two air holes. You can't see in there. But anyways, one of those air holes is actually clogged. It's not drilled all the way through for some reason. Now, I'm guessing they did that on purpose. So in case you wanted to run it with one wick, you could, and you wouldn't have the extra air there. But the draw on this is like really tight. So I'm probably going to drill out that other one anyway. Oh man, but that hits good. As again, I know you can't see it. So, let me get you something black to look at. That's the vapor I'm getting off of it. So, that's just a couple things I wanted to show you guys. I mean, nothing real fancy videos. Like I said, I was going to wrap a synthesis, but I ended up getting busy, and then I decided I really didn't want to right now. But yeah, so this is Murdoch Rome, man. You guys have a good day.